like everything else, it's busted. Call it the busted ass ranch. We gotta make this all work together. Let's see. Yeah, right. He was waving it in, and it went right down over the top of it. We need to go get some more chain link, lay it down across here. Living in an Amish paradise. Turned butter once or twice. Living in an Amish paradise.
You gotta have it in your head. You gotta tell.
Cut. All right.
Tuesday, I'll
Take two.
Duck.
You're locked in. How are you gonna get out?
Can't get out now.
Huh. What are we gonna do? I guess he gets to live with the chickens.
Yeah.
Give me a 22 ounce or whatever, trust me.
Alright, let's cut a hole, dude.
Backyard is fully fenced in. We just got a little bit of cleanup to do. Hoping to try to get the chickens in it tonight. The door is done. Got a nice little door to put on here. As you can see, right here on the ground, put chain link fence underneath to keep the predators from trying to dig underneath. Up front I did have it, but it started curling up, so I need to finish pulling this out. And I've got some welded wire fencing that I'm going to put on it right up front here, in front of the gate. Keep anything from digging out underneath and getting into the animals. I really didn't feel like having to dig down into the ground and trench down and bury something, so it's just easier to put a little bit of chain link on the ground. And it's probably 36 inches, maybe 48 inches. So it goes underneath into the chicken coop quite a ways and sticks out quite a ways. So I really don't think I'm going to have any problems, anything digging out underneath it. If they do, they're going to have some real sore paws. We'll get a little bit of straw put inside. And I've got a roof vent I need to fix where the refrigerator originally was, inside of that little hole right there. There's a roof vent for the refrigerator. I need to plug that off. Got some tin to put on that, but I got the main holes plugged up and stuff. Hi, I'm Bob Vila for This Old Camper. Well, actually I'm James, and yeah, this is This Old Camper. This is the final episode of our camper chicken coop build. We're working on trying to move the chickens in tonight, and I got to throw a little bit of straw in the back, see what happens. Hopefully we can get them all rounded up and put in there. Probably have to leave them in for 3-4 days, maybe up to a week. Leave them in the yard area and so on, so that they kind of get a little bit used to this being their new home. The old one, we're going to be putting some guinea hens in. And stay tuned, we also have some new animals coming to the farm, out to the ranch here pretty soon. So you'll see that in another episode, but we're going to get busy putting some straw in, see what happens.
No, I'm not a carpenter, but I play one on YouTube.
Okay, so got their feed in here. I put some straw in, I put some straw up there. Got the vent open so that they have some cool air. And the windows do work. My son is catching the chickens. I'll show you what I did here. I used a piece of plywood. There's a pallet I used to make their ramp going up. If they can't quite climb it, I can cleat it, but it should be okay for them. to grip onto. I put a piece of plywood across the sill, and then I made a little track right there. And what I do is I'll take the door like so and just slide it on down and close it up. And then they're stuck in there for the night. That way also it keeps them warm in the winter time.
Chicken number 2.
Use the handle from one of the cabinets in the inside of the camper. So that worked out pretty good. No, I'm not a carpenter, but I do play one on YouTube. We'll be upgrading and updating as we go along, so stay tuned. Alright, we've got all 8 of our chickens in. Focus. There. Got all 8 of our chickens in. Our little Banty up there on the exploring the inside. Then there's our silky rooster going behind the board. But we'll see what happens once morning comes. We haven't had there's 3 younger ones. They've been in cages next to each other, and we're hoping that everything should be good. So far, they all just kind of stick to their own pack. So there's the 3 younger ones, the silky rooster, and then the 2 hens, and then our older hens. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they like their new crib. We'll get some more straw in there and pack off some other areas, and then we're going to put maybe a little perch in here somewhere. But for now, this ought to work. Do some upgrades, some updating, and see what happens. Hi, I'm Bob Vila for This Old Camper.
Hi, I'm Greg, and we're making this camper into a chicken coop, and we have a few holes to patch and a few holes to make.
Get set, go!